How far you think back into the distant past, God has always lived.
It's time to prep to kill hogs. Let's see, are all the pieces here? I think I'm missing one of these. And it should be... Got it. Alrighty. I think everything's there. We'll grab the cow some hay while we're down here. You see the way they're waiting, kind of run to the hay? That's my gauge that they should have a little more hay yesterday evening. I'm watching that every day, like how eager are they for the hay? They shouldn't be eager. They should pretty much be full in the morning. Not so with pigs. Pigs will scream for more. I don't know what it would take to get them to stop asking for more. I'm also returning these 2 tables to these friends. They let us borrow these for butchering over a year ago. The reason I didn't finish all the chores earlier is because this little guy, jump in. This guy really wanted to go, and I was just running down to grab the meat grinder for our friends because they came over to pick it up. He grew up down there at the camper. You know, that's almost all he remembers. So he loves that place as much as any of us. And yesterday he didn't get to go. He asked all day long. You ready to go? Hey, big man. I'm gonna turn on the hose. You fill up their water container, okay? For the past few days, the kids have been working on a project whenever they come down here, and they're eager to come, so they get down and run straight into this barn. Let's see what they're doing. What you working on?
This thing.
Chicken coop?
Kind of.
Just trying to get it.
Justice is working on planning the second part, which is attaches to this door.
So you're just fixing it up so we can keep anything in it whenever we need to?
I actually am getting myself chickens.
Oh, you're getting some chickens to keep in it. Okay.
Yeah, we do need to deal with this.
What is it, buddy? Yeah, I'll help you down. How'd you get up?
Oh, I climbed up on the furniture and then went across there.
Okay. I don't know if that's the best idea. Alright, there you go. Now you're down.
I want to ride my first.
You're gonna ride your horsey? This horse has been in continuous use for 50 years, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe 45 years in our family. And it has held up incredibly well. And it still is providing a thrill every day, every week at least, to kids who are under 3 feet tall. Those are his handles. He's got handles, not ears.
You're right here?
Yep. I want to ask you a question.
What is it?
Why do you like it at the homestead so much?
Because I ride horses.
What?
I ride horses.
You ride horses. What'd you find?
A wasp, but nest.
Pretty neat. Come on, guys, we're gonna go up.
Water!
He doesn't want to leave. He wants to stay down here.
Hey guys, do you want to stay down here and walk up?
It's really sweet seeing the kids' connection with the place down the hill we call the Homestead. It's our home, and the kids love being down there. The irony is that it's a muddy mess. In some ways, it's not a pleasant place to be this time of year. There's mud everywhere. There's no comfortable place to sit. But the kids love it, and they consider it home, especially the baby. It's these simple things: feeding the chickens, riding on the horse, and just running around and playing with the stick. They get a big kick out of it, and it warms my heart every day, honestly. School time?
Yeah.
Chaos time?
Chaos time.
Can you borrow my headphones?
I didn't get you any headphones, but you can borrow.
She didn't get me any either, and I'm the one who has all online.
Do I have my old headphones?
Bree got headphones for the kids so they can sit at a table and do their schoolwork together. They do a couple subjects on a computer, some math. It's not really the very best time for it. Bree's trying to jump into school and get stuff knocked out, but I'm gonna make a really quick batch of jerky because I'm constantly hungry. Even if I eat a full meal, I'm hungry for a healthy snack, and I haven't found anything I like to snack on more than jerky. So I'm just making a batch, the very fastest method, the simplest method I know. This is venison. It's mostly frozen, or it's half frozen, so it's easy to slice. I slice it really thick. I'm just gonna salt one side because it's super fast.
Okay, Dad.
I've got about 10 minutes in that batch now, and I'll have about 15 minutes late this afternoon when I come back from working, or this evening, and I'll put it in the oven at about 170 degrees for about an hour or 2 hours, just to get it up to the right temperature, and that should be done at that point. The day kind of got away from me. A lot of my time got eaten up. I ran errands, and I have an hour-long phone call I make on Tuesdays. You know how you have those productive days? I call them one thing days. It's not that you only do one thing, but you only have one goal. Well, this was not one. I think one of my errors and my mistakes is thinking, you know, lying to myself that I can get to a project on a day that's not a one thing day. So I'm just embracing it and not beating myself up I didn't get in the house. Yesterday was a one thing day. I just had one goal: get in the house. I didn't film at all down here, and that was actually really nice. I just focused on working. I'm gonna show you what I got done. For me, it's pretty impressive. I stripped this whole center section of the house down, and now you can see this massive chimney. The wide angle lens doesn't really do it justice. This thing is almost 5 feet by 5 feet. It's actually like 4.5, 4 3/4 feet by 4 3/4 feet. My current plan is actually to tear this down, and there's a lot of reasons to. It's actually built with stone down here, and this is mud mortar. I don't think this even has lime in it. It definitely doesn't have Portland cement in it. It's just a primitive mortar, but it's held up for about 100 years, which is incredible. It's been the heart of the house for so many years, and it makes me really sad that we're going to tear it down. I've actually been just racking through my head over and over and over how I could not tear it down, but I can't fit all the pieces. We're talking about 1,000 square feet and fitting in space for all 7 of us, and who knows, maybe a future edition, fitting in space for all of us to sleep and eat and cook and live and do school. We run our whole lives out of here, so it's very critical that we get this layout right and get enough bedrooms in it. And the footprint is 5 by 5 at the bottom. That's critical space, and that could be a whole pantry, or actually a stairwell and a piece of a pantry in our current plans. I'm actually up here on a mission. I need this, this, find the one of these. There's one of these that's gonna perfectly fit this right here.
Okay.
And we can unscrew it. Look at it and just guess at the size. It's gonna be in this range right here.
This should work on me, and it does.
Too small?
Yep.
Just a second, let me try to get it loose. You're not gonna be able to even do it.
Can I try?
So, all of my good intentions failed me. And Bree has probably asked me very patiently, probably 50 times, hey Arthur, will you please set up the cow's milk extension so I can milk my cow? I guess it's a good thing when you build stuff so strong that it's hard to disassemble. Holy moly! And I have said, yes, I will. And then I just never get to it. So I have made a covenant with my hands that I will not do anything else until I get this done. So I'm planning on doing 15 more minutes today. I've got this one lag bolt that's somehow stripped. How do you strip a lag bolt? It was buried in the wood. That's the main problem. Oh, why am I taking these out? Because it's too heavy to move, and I'm going to take it into hopefully just 2 pieces. And hopefully with 2 pieces I can get it where it needs to go. It does no harm to the cow to not milk her for so long. She's got 2 calves on her, and she essentially, if she were to wean them, which she could choose to do and will at some point in the not too distant future, then she would go dry. But she actually still has milk. Her milk supply will basically just match their demand. We're the only ones losing out here, just losing out on that amazing fresh milk. So I am more than excited about getting this set back up, and Bree and I milking several mornings a week. This is where just go ahead and biting the bullet and buying that $50 box of screws pays off, because with a star driver, you know, this is like what, 2 years later. They still come out. All right, let me see if I can separate this now. It should actually kind of just slide out. The sawzall. For that one screw. This should be the last thing. All right, there's something else holding it here. Yay! We got it in 2 pieces. That's how I'm gonna leave it tonight, and just in 2 pieces. I can drag both of those. I know I can drag the bottom, even though it's very heavy. I think I can drag that. All right, now, one more thing. Hay for the cows, and we'll be done down here. I know it's dark, but I don't know if you can see. The calves are nursing right now. Both of them. All right, guys, here you go. Your nighttime hay.
What's your big takeaway on what this has?
Beef sandwiches with onions and corn and applesauce and butternut squash, all from our farm.
That's amazing. Beautiful.
The only thing not from our farm and all of it is obviously the salt, but the bread. And I found that in the freezer when I was down grocery shopping, so.
I think that totally counts. If you found it in the freezer and it's been in there for 6 months, that's from our homestead, right? I mean, kind of. It's not really. We didn't grow it, but we did hoard it.
We hoarded it.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
They were singing our Thank You Jesus song as a round. If you don't know what a round is, that's where everyone sings the same thing. It sounds like harmony, but you start at different times. I have a really serious question for you kids. Why doesn't my goose sing as well as thy goose when I paid for my goose twice as much as thine?
Start it, Joy.
Why doesn't my goose sing as well as thy goose? Though I paid for
My goose sing as well as thy goose. When I paid for my goose twice as much as thine. Why doesn't my goose sing as well as thy goose? When I paid for my goose twice as much as thine.
Okay, start over.
Why doesn't my goose sing as well as thy goose? When I paid for my goose twice as much as thine. Doesn't my goose sing as well as thy goose? When I paid for my... Alright, the jerky's done. It's been in the dehydrator, into the oven, back into the dehydrator, and had these nice big chunks of venison jerky, which I'm gonna hide because that's either a few days of snacks for me or like one snack. We'll see. I may not. I may share. You're silly. You're hungry? Here. You're supposed to be in bed. You got a little piece.
Thanks.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us today. Well, tomorrow morning I better get on that milk stand first thing and get it set up. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye.